Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Mostly Sci-Fi. And my name is Mostly Sci-Fi, and I'm your host. Please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And if you can, donate to the Patreon and on my videos, just give it like a thanks or something, and that would be very awesome. So before we even get into that, I want to show you. This is my second time talking about this channel, Dead Guys Productions. He does a lot what I'm doing, but he just has more of it. Okay, so a Dead Guys Productions. He's doing a lot of alien stuff here. If you go through his playlist, you can see the things that he's doing, like something like The Walking Dead, Marvel Alien. I don't know if he's doing the same one as me. Hopefully, he's not.
On behalf of the
Okay, 2020 new arc. No, this is not the same thing that I'm doing, but he's doing it. Okay,
Board of Directors, the Department of Tourism and Investment, and the whole family at
so he's doing the 2023 one. Hopefully we're not trying to cross streams, so I'm gonna email him and just hopefully we don't cross streams and we're not doing each other's stuff. But he's doing this stuff like this is doing a lot of favors for the culture. I'm trying to contact him and I'm going to give him email or whatever. But he has a lot of alien stuff, so please like subscribe to him. He just has awesome things. He's doing the same thing like me. But he's just like he's really artistic with it. He's very good with the sound design. I might have to use him for the sound design. You know.
Found us.
No, wait, don't!
Yeah.
Nora, Seth, Eli, Astrid, I need you. Multiple hitters, using non-lethal electrical charges. Parallel.
Okay, so he has like actually he has like women on his team doing this stuff. So I may need that. So I may have to like get his services or what have you. You know, and it's probably gonna take a bunch of money I don't have, but who cares, man? So this is his channel, a Dead Guys Productions. You should subscribe to this guy's channel. He has like tons of like audiobooks. I just have to go through all of them. Like there's a lot of stuff. Um, he did the whole stand. You know what I'm saying? Like that's 17. That's ridiculous. It's so good.
Wouldn't get us nowhere.
Okay, so he's working hard on his stuff. He deserves more subscribers, and I'm gonna try to give him some. I'm gonna try to give him what I can. Oh wow, freaking the thing! Oh my god. Ugh,
72 hours
come
ago.
on, man. Yo, come on, man. All right, that's enough shameless promotion for Dead Guy. He's doing good, excellent stuff. So yeah, subscribe to him, Dead Guys Production, right here. All right, so what I want to talk about today is there's a new thing out right now. If I could find it, The Expanse. Okay, so it's a Telltale series. If you don't know who Telltale is, they're like this like choose your own adventure type thing, except it's not a book, it's a computer. It's like computer moves and you use the computer or you use your controller to make a choice. And then depending on what choice you make, and if you're quick enough, you can advance in the storyline or you perish, right? What was famous for doing this? I think A Wolf Among Us. They had A Wolf Among Us, A Wolf Among Us 2. That was like really good. I never really finished it. I know there was A Wolf Among Us 2, but A Wolf Among Us, the original one, I never really finished it, and I should have because, I mean, that was really good. I got kind of far inside of it, and then I stopped, but it's just perfect gameplay, like 9 out of 10, man. 9 out of 10. So you had A Wolf Among Us. You also had the other one called, The Walking Dead. Oh my God. You know the little girl? They always say my daughter looks like that the little girl that was in The Walking Dead from Telltale games. The Walking Dead is like really good. So now what they've come out with is The Expanse from Telltale games. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? So my first series franchise favorite is Alien, okay, as you know. My second series franchise favorite is The Expanse. Like, The Expanse for me is like 10 out of 10. It's such a beautifully made franchise. I would read it, but they're just so long and big. I don't know if I can get through one of those books. I think they're like 15 hours, 20 hours, like each book or something like that. So, man, I ain't trying to go there. But it's a very good series. I love this series. And now they're coming out with like a Telltale. Telltale's coming out with a series. And let's look at the trailer. So I guess it's a trailer, or it's explaining what this is. So let's check it out.
When we began, we really focused on characters. We focused on figuring out who our protagonist was going to be. And then we wanted to lean into what the fantasy of The Expanse was. So we thought about things like zero-G, space travel, crew interaction.
Keep an eye out for trouble while you're setting up the containment vaults.
You ever cut anybody's head off, Fixo? Back when you ran with DOS?
So we did pitch our idea to James S.A. Corey, and they, Ty and Dan, the writers behind that pen name, were really excited by it. And they immediately started to improve on the idea that we brought to them with their own ideas that I won't spoil because they made it into the game. And they also really gave us the confidence to keep finding places in the canon that can be fleshed out more, where there has been storytelling, but there is space for more.
Wow.
One of the most amazing things about working in The Expanse is that Ty and Daniel have essentially created a whole world that's rich and interesting and feels fresh, and that informed every aspect of development from the beginning.
There are 6 seasons of television, there are 9 books, and it was an enormous undertaking, and we loved it. It was such a wonderful deep dive into this beautifully crafted sci-fi world, and it was important to everybody on the team that we become not just fans, but experts in the world.
So one of the things that's like a big theme on The Expanse is tough choices, I feel like. People have to make tough choices all the time because space is dangerous and tough things are happening all the time, and I feel like we've definitely incorporated that into the game. It helps you feel like you're on an episode of The Expanse, right? But you're the main character, you're the one making those choices.
If you're watching the show, you have a very diverse crew that's on the Rocinante. And what was interesting about that were the clashing perspectives. And when we were developing characters, we wanted to maintain that same idea of characters from different backgrounds that all kind of have something in their past they don't really want to talk about at the beginning. And as they go through and you get to know these characters, you get to find out where they're from and what they've been through.
So with Deck Nine as the developer, Telltale as the video game publisher, and Alcon as the kind of IP holder, we found that we had a really just thorough group of fans.
Honestly, the collaboration was effortless. The passion that everyone has for telling excellent stories shone through immediately. And you could tell from the beginning of the work that we had something really special going on.
Creating a video game is extremely challenging. There are a lot of parties that need to bring something together that looks like it's made by one person, but really it's made by a lot of people. We could run the story by Alcon and get thoughts and perspective from people that made the show, and it allowed us to make something that was authentic to the Expanse universe. And Telltale also has their perspectives on things, and working with those two was a great collaboration because we could explore things that we hadn't really done before. We're adding new types of gameplay. We're talking about things that Telltale games have done in the past that have inspired us, and really getting to talk with other experts in the field about how this stuff works and going through it has been a big and fun part of how we develop this game.
This is the greatest score any scavenger has ever come across.
How could you possibly know that?
I've been at this a long time. When there's a treasure this big, I make it my business to know about it.
Okay, looks good. I'm definitely gonna buy this. I'm definitely buying this. Okay, because this looks really good. Now I'm not like woke. I'm not one of those woke dudes. Okay, but I do think it like needs a little bit more diversity. I have to say that, like, because the Expanse has all kinds of people from all kind of cultures coming, that fans that want to see this, and I'm kind of disappointed that the people that are in charge, I didn't see anybody, any people of color, no divert. I'm not a woke person, but that's what I seen. Like, that's the first thing I was like, why am I not being represented here? Because in the Expanse, it's a black girl that's there. She's a protagonist, basically, right? I'm like, where's the representation of her? That's not why I watch The Expanse. I'm just saying. So when I see it initially, I'm just like, well, then they all white as snow. Everybody in there is white as snow. You ain't got no Chinese folks in there. You ain't got no Hispanic folks in there. It looks like just a good old boys club. That's what I see initially. You know what I mean? Everybody in charge, because they always talking about all this crap with diverse stuff and all that. You see the America, America does this kind of thing, and you see it. But you always have something that's like, yeah, alright, whatever. Right? So when I see something like this, I'm just like, I don't want to hear about it. You got it or you don't. But what I saw is what I'm seeing is like, make me feel a little sad though. It make me feel a little bit like kind of disappointed. Like, you ain't got no the programmers. You got some black folks, some programmers in there, or like I said, I'm not woke at all. I don't do none of that stuff, but I like to see myself in something that I'm planning to buy. We had to go through that stuff in the 80s, like stuff that black folks wanted to buy, and then we weren't represented in it. You know what I mean? Like freaking G.I. Joes, remember that? Well, I love that show, and like, well, where my people at? You know what I mean? We love America too, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, I gotta keep reiterating this because I think people gonna take it the wrong way. Like, I'm not on this woke nonsense, but I am planning to buy this. I will buy it, no matter if there's not one black person on it, or one fat person, or one whatever on it. But as there's a lot of black folks that I think that are into the Expanse. A lot of people that I talk to, like a lot of my friends, they into Expanse. A lot of them African American, and I'm like, so you got this group TellTale making this, and I'm like, you ain't got nobody on your panel that look like me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I want to see that part of the perspective too, but I'm not gonna push it. I wouldn't be like, yo, I want representation. This all kind of stuff. You gotta put a black person, not like that, but. Like I said, I feel kind of that with this day and age, I feel kind of like a little disappointed. Like, put a brother or sister up in there. Let them have their input or something like that. Because there's going to be a lot of brothers and sisters putting their money in there. But at least it looks like the protagonist is drummer. And she's like, I think she's Japanese. So that's cool. I like the actress, like the one who played drummer. She's like really beautiful. Remind me of a girl I used to date in China. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this looks awesome. Besides the diversity thing, right? This is awesome. Like, I want to get it. You see how it looks. Now I have to go back and go check out like A Wolf Among Us. I gotta go finish that. And I didn't finish The Walking Dead either. I forgot. I think I had it on an iPad. I think I can get it on an iPhone. So I might go through and check it out. Or I might check the Xbox S series and see if Telltale got some games on there, and let me play some. But what do you think about this? Right? What do you think about this? Oh yeah. So this is mostly sci-fi. Well, mostly.